Welcome back to part 3 of Shadowrun Crossfire. We are on scene 3 of the Crossfire mission, and things are just starting to heat up. I think we've got some pretty powerful decks here, and we've got a lot more obstacles to fill. So with scene 3, we're going to have to pull four obstacles now. So we're going to have to deal with 2 each on each of the runners. But they're feeling pretty beefy now. They're healed up nice. They got some good cards going. Don't have a ton of money, but I think if we start knocking some of these obstacles out, we can pick up some pretty strong cards from the black market. But let's get to it. So we're going to draw them all from the normal deck, and we start with the Street Samurai card. So he actually takes the first card, and this is Gutter Punks. There's 3 levels here. Worth 5 new yen, does 1 damage, and they have a defeated action where you choose a runner and that runner heals 1 hit point. And they have an interesting flavor text. They got no skills, no discipline. They scrounge their gear from dumpsters and junkyards, but they've got desperation and plenty of it, which should be enough to keep you on your toes. These guys aren't tough. Guy's got a mohawk, come on. Alright, next card. Out of ammo. Oh, this one has a continuous effect. You can't play more than 2 cards on your turn. We need to drop that fast. Next card, Freelance Assassin. After Freelance Assassin attacks, discard the top card of the black market deck. Move Freelance Assassin to face the runner whose roll color matches that card. I guess he's going to bounce, huh? Every time he attacks, he's going to be moving. He only does 1 damage too. So, and the last one, it is an Orc Fixer, and it is a 1 damage as well. Ah, nice, good effect. You can't buy cards. So she sure picked some winners this time. Eek. All right, so we got to deal with that, right? And we also have to deal with a Crossfire event, and we pick It's Getting Real. This has an ongoing effect. When obstacles attack, they also deal their attack strength and damage to the next runner clockwise from the runner they are facing. So, man, it is getting real, isn't it? I knew this wasn't going to be good. Alright, so every obstacle is going to deal splash damage, basically, because it just got real. Alright, so Troll's going to start off. Let's see, he's got a whopping 3 cards, 4 cards, 3 cards. And he's got a katana, so let's see if he can do something with this katana. So other weapon cards played this turn deal +1 damage to each obstacle and boss state damage. Unfortunately, we don't have... Oh, we do have a weapon. Alright, cool. So on the side of the cards, it tells you what type of card they are. So even this Quick Shot basic card is a weapon. So I'm going to go with it because it makes sense. And it deals +1 common damage, so the generic stuff. So it's going to make this worth +2. Damn, this would have been for every other weapon card I played. If I had a bunch of these in my hand, I'd be tearing it up. Alright, so we got to take care of these guys, right? So I need 1 gun and 3 generic. So this is worth 2, and this is worth 2. So that's 4. I can take that out. And I can only play 2 cards on my turn. And I don't have a red, so I can't even attack that one with him. And he's the one this is the one that doesn't let me buy cards. And it's because she's got the jobs you need, and she'll say that you can trust her. Take the jobs, but be stingy with the trust. I don't know what that means. Okay, so there's our 4 damage. We're gonna hold on to this 1 because we can only play 2 cards, and it's gonna kill this guy, which allows her to not have to deal with that, and it's going to save her from taking a lot of damage and get them 4 new yen. So we dealt that damage out. So these go in his discard. We are going to take 4 new yen. So she's going to go up to 5, and he's going to go up to 5 as well. Alright, so now he's going to take damage, so he takes 2. So he goes from 6 to 4. So he's actually not looking so happy right now, but whatever. That wasn't a bad round, I don't think. Draw 2. You're not allowed to buy anything. I'm sorry. And we will move on to the mage turn. Alright, slight correction. The effects, where it says, like for example, you can't buy cards, or you can't play more than 2 cards in your turn, those, when it says you, it refers to the runner that obstacle is facing. So that only actually affected the mage. So he can buy cards, only she can't. So he actually has 5 new yen, he can spend it on whatever he wants. And I think, does he want coordinated attack? Choose another runner. That runner draws 1 card and then immediately plays a card. That's not a bad one. And neither is covering fire, so should he get that? I think he's going to get that one. He's going to buy covering fire. It's going to go in his hand. We're going to draw another black market card. And we get another covering fire. Probably should have took the dock wagon contract, but he's got another. He can last another round, I think. We'll get rid of his 5. All right, so now we'll go with her. So she can't buy cards unless she kills this thing, and I'm not sure if she can do that. So we'll see. Oh, she's got Fireball. Ooh, this thing is nasty. Deal 1 level of damage to up to 3 different obstacles. Alright, so this has some really bad splash damage. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so so he does, the Fireball does 2 lightning bolts, 2 generic, and then 1 level of damage of up to 3 different obstacles. So I'm gonna take, so she does 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1. So I will use, yeah, I think we're going to do that. So she's going to use the Fireball on one of these guys. I just got to figure out which one I want to do. Do I want to hit him? So 1, 2, no, I'm not sure I can. I don't have enough of those gun symbols. I could probably kill these punks, these gutter punks. Alright, so she'll use the 2 lightning bolts to deal the first level of 2 generic, right? And then she'll play that to hit the second gun. And then she's got 2 generic and a mana to add up to these 3 generic, and then she'll deal 1 level of damage to both of these cards. So I'll apply it. So she knocks out the first level and knocks out this card entirely. So this is worth 5 new yen. And choose a runner, and that runner heals 1 HP as a defeat. And I'll give it back to big guy. And this goes away in her discard. And we get paid 5 new yen. So she gets 3. He gets 2. Unfortunately, she can't buy cards this round. She has 8 new yen. She could have bought that heal card, which would have been extremely nice, but she can't. So she's going to take 1 damage from this orc. Fix her, and then draw 2 cards. And then her turn's over. And that ends the round. So with the round being over, things... Oh, actually... Did he take his damage on his turn? I don't know if I applied it. Did I apply it? I think I have to do that. So let's step back a second. I think I have to apply his 1 damage. He was at 6. I think he got his damage, but after he attacks, he's supposed to flip the top card. It's blue. So he actually comes down to her. He's going to deal her 1 more damage. And actually deal him another one because of splash. So I think that's square now. Alright, so that's That's not good. That's not good at all. Because she's hurting. Okay, so this actually gets discarded now. And now we're at Crossfire level 1. We draw another one. The attack strength of each red obstacle is increased by 1. So instead of 1 and 1, they're going to go 2 and 2. So they're going to do 4 damage to each of them. He has to put one of these guys down now. The secondary event on this is only triggered at Crossfire level 4+, and we don't have that, so we don't have to worry about that. So that's in play now. So these guys are +1. And now we can jump into the Street Samurai. Biggie. Alright, what are you going to do here? So we have... Oh, we've got some good ones. Okay, so I think we're going to kill some of these guys. Because we just have to. Alright, we don't have 2 guns, so we can't kill him. But we can kill her. She's a 3 generic. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then choose another runner, and that runner heals 1 health. So I'll heal her up to 4. So he's going to do 2 damage, which takes care of 2 of these 3 generics, and he's going to throw... He's going to throw 1 down. Does he want to do that? Yeah, he'll throw 1 down. No, you know what? He's going to use... He's going to use this. So that's 1, 2, 3 generic. He healed her, kills the fixer. That's worth 4 new yen. And he gets to draw 2 cards. He collects his 2 new yen each. He's got 4. He can buy a card now. 4 would have been, 5 would have been ideal, because then he could have bought that heal. But maybe she can. Backdoor. This is not bad. Cancel. Oh, that's an assist ability. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Or do I want cover fire? That's not bad either. But this does 3. That's actually quite good. I think I'm going to take this backdoor for 4. Refill another katana. Alright, so his turn's over. Go down to the mage. So he doesn't get attacked because he's got nobody on him. We kill this guy, we win. That's it. I mean, it's that simple. Maybe. She pulls lightning bolt. Deal 2 consecutive levels of damage to an obstacle. Oh, that is heavy. Alright, so she'll play lightning bolt on him. That'll take 2 consecutive levels. This'll take care of his 3rd level. 2, 3. These guys get discarded. Does he have any assists? Maybe he can end it here. Backdoor. Cancel all abilities on 1 obstacle for the rest of the game. Alright, done. And damage, hacking, Decker damage. And that's the last damage we need for him. Boom. So he assists, dead. Game over. Wow, okay, so that was not a bad run, man. I think that was, whew, we kind of tore it up. I gotta give props to the troll and the mage. I mean, she drew. I mean, that fireball and that lightning bolt were just clutch. They have like similar to the sniper rifle that the Street Samurai would get. He gets a card that can do that. You know, knock out those levels, man. If you can knock out those levels, you just rip right through this, man. That was good. That was fun. I actually enjoyed that a lot. I've read some real horror stories, and I think it might have to do with the fact that people may or may not be playing the rules right. I think I got the rules right. I'm pretty sure. I've read through them a number of times, checked the forums. I think a big big difference is the fact that if people are buying cards from the black market and putting them in their discard pile, you're basically screwed because you're not getting those cards in play. And you don't draw your deck as often as you would think, right? You're not cycling through. I didn't have to shuffle the cards out that much. God, I played other deck builders, man. You're shuffling cards every turn. But in this game, you're buying enough cards to keep them in your hand, and you're only drawing 2 cards at a time at the end of every turn. You're not ripping through your deck, so you've got to kind of work with what the black market's giving you, and I think that's the strategy here. You got to play the black market. You got to get rid of those obstacles, get the money, buy the cards, and that seems to be what got us through this, man. I mean, that was legit. Happy. So I really hope you enjoyed it. It's a lot more fun when you actually win a game than getting slaughtered in the first scene. But I think a lot of it also comes down to luck and how quickly you can get those obstacles out. Because if you can manage the crossfire, that's a lot of help, and it buys you a lot of breathing room. And the fact that in this one scenario you can skip drawing the crossfire for 2 rounds, that's clutch. I think this is the only mission that allows you to do that, but if you're just starting out, I would recommend playing this one just to get your feet wet and until you really understand the mechanics of the game. So I'm clearly still learning the mechanics myself, but I'm definitely going to try to go through this scenario a couple times, maybe with some different races, and mix up the classes, try the face and Decker as the main classes, and see how that plays out. But and really it's just changing your starter hand. So I think that's all it really does. But as you saw, like the Decker cards, they key off of each other in a lot of cases. So if you have a lot of those starter Decker cards, that's you get some nice chains going. So pretty good. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time. And thanks for watching.